"Look, Mr. Walker, I get why you're pissed at me," she said calmly. "I came to steal your Lamborghini." "You know, I've heard of you," he eventually said. "Ellie Reckless, the bitch that works for favours." "Sometimes," Ellie replied calmly. "Working for cash is better," Walker offered. "I follow his Instagram. Guy gives sick hit sessions." "Hit sessions?" Now it was Ramsey's turn to look confused. Tinker leant in. "High-impact interval training," she replied. "And you were mine," Chantal replied, with a hint of sadness. "But then you compromised. You didn't care about hustling anymore. You didn't make an effort to keep me in the style I was accustomed to." "Style you were accustomed to? You lived in a shared flat in Latin when we met." "Now, Mr. Wyatt has come here of his own volition," he stated carefully. "He's not a suspect, nor are you a police officer." "Any more," Wyatt added in a sudden drawl. "Oh, I know all about you, Miss Reckless." "Oh, all four of you, certainly. But perhaps I could have a word with Miss Swinglehurst to begin with." "I shall let her know you're here. Will you take anything? Some tea, or perhaps some lemonade? It's a warm day." "Some lemonade would be very welcome, thank you." She wrestled him around and got on top of him, holding his arms down and pressing a knee into his crotch. "This is important." "Says my long Tom, so shift your knee a point to starboard." Anne pressed down. "I said important." "Ow! Is there money in it?" "There's honour in it." Calico Jack relaxed and looked up at Anne. "Now there's a word you don't often use." Amadeus looked closely with his spyglass, and then scanned the huge letters on the sloop's side. "Las Verganza de los Jacobitos," he translated for the mate. "Escoceses, quizás." "Scots, maybe." "Mr. Gare," Calico Jack whispered. "You don't know?" Gare whispered back in insulted astonishment. "If you please, Mr. Gare." "The River of Leith, what else?" "The River of Leith, what else?" Harwood said. "If that doesn't convince him we're Scotch, nothing will." "The whores had best be worth all this," Davies said to Carty. "I see your Scotsmen are in a Bermuda sloop," he said, blandly. "I can ask them about their ship," Captain Amadeus said, not hiding his annoyance. "Rest. You spent a long time shouting through a trumpet." Father Sereno gestured, and the soldiers seized them by the arms. "Adetta Soye!" Tadenikawo shouted. "Don't resist," Adetta Soye said in Yoruban. "Don't fight on the water." He nodded to the city on the horizon. "Wait for dry land."